getting more breaking news. The politics that continues over Team India's World Cup loss. This time, Rahul Gandhi has ended up attacking Prime Minister Narendra Modi. In fact, in his speech, Rahul Gandhi said that the Prime Minister was inauspicious for cricket. He called him, quote-unquote, naughty. He's also said that if our boys were playing there, they would have won the World Cup. But Narendra Modi made sure that didn't happen. And television people are not going to say this, but the public knows this very well. This is all an excerpt from a speech that Rahul Gandhi has just made. My colleague Ravi is joining us on the broadcast for more. Pallavi is with us on the broadcast for more on this. Pallavi, the entire onslaught is not really stopping. This time Rahul Gandhi taking the Prime Minister head on.
So this is something with, of course, the BJP is attacking Rahul Gandhi for having the Prime Minister Panauti and also attributing the defeat of the Indian cricket team to the Prime Minister's presence there at the Narendra Modi Stadium. Look, as long as the others were speaking, I don't think it was so much of a damaging enough. But now in the midst of elections with Rahul Gandhi being a star campaigner of the Congress party, if Rahul has begun to say this, this is certainly going to give that huge ammunition to the BJP, because we've entered a critical leg as far as the election campaign goes in Rajasthan. Campaigning ends on 23rd. We have campaigns in Telangana. And the Prime Minister is, of course, going to be doing a big bang roadshow in Jaipur itself. And we also saw those videos coming out of the Prime Minister going to a dressing room, consoling our team, telling them it's okay to lose, because what is more important is that you worked hard, you played well. And this is something which is now going to be used by the BJP consistently to make the point. Petty politics on behalf of the Congress party, and even more petty politics from the star campaigner like Rahul Gandhi.
Right, Pallavi, and we are seeing this time and again, not just in speeches by leaders of the Congress party, but also by the Prime Minister himself. What is being popular on the social media is something that is being made a part of the speeches. This entire word and terminology, panauti, or being inauspicious for Team India, is something that has been trending on Twitter, and this is what we see Rahul Gandhi also take news from.
Well, I'm just going to step back in time, because I remember in Gujarat elections, not this time down, but the last time down, where the Congress was actually did very well and they were aggressive in the campaign. Everything changed the moment Manishankar Iyer called the Prime Minister Neech Aadmi. It became a turnaround movement for those elections. The Prime Minister went back, campaigned, and he talked about the fact that how someone who's a son of the soil has now been abused by the Congress. Whenever these kind of attacks come on the Prime Minister, Maut ka Saudagar, Neech Aadmi, Chai Wala, it has always helped the BJP. And that's exactly what is likely to happen if indeed Rahul Gandhi has used his words. Cricket and sports is all about winning and losing, and appreciated by all. And in fact, I'm surprised, because I remember the moment the results came out, you had people from Priyanka Vadra, Rahul Gandhi, the Congress president, all of them actually patting the Indian cricket team. In sync with that, the Prime Minister felt it was right for him to be present there during the match, also to meet our players who were demoralized, but to pep them up inside the dressing room. Now to rake that in the middle of the campaign is certainly going to be used by the BJP, and it's not going to go down well.
Right. The point that you made, Pallavi, is that now that Rahul Gandhi has jumped onto the bandwagon and accused the Prime Minister of coming into the dressing room to greet the players despite that loss, that was the time that they needed to be in fact on their own and deliberate upon the loss, as has been mentioned by various opposition leaders. Why is that it always backfires on opposition and not the Bharatiya Janata Party whenever they use terminologies like this?
Well, I remember in 2004 also, there were those personal attacks which took place on Sonia Gandhi, and those jersey cow, those kind of comments. It boomeranged on the BJP at that point of time also. See, we may have criticism of our political opponents. You attack each other in the ground, but somehow personal attacks never ever go down as well as the Indian psyche is concerned. And it didn't work against Sonia Gandhi in 2004. The more and more she was attacked for being a widow or being a foreigner, it actually boomeranged on the BJP at that point of time. And therefore, the Congress also has realized it belatedly that any personal attack on the Prime Minister is not okay. It doesn't work for them politically. You can criticize the Prime Minister for work not done, for pride, unemployment, on every other issue. But the moment you start using words like a panauti or a negative comments like a Neech Aadmi, of course the BJP is going to whip them up as a sentiment in their favor. It helps the BJP to consolidate its voters, its vote bank, and to prove to the voters that this is the only way you can answer back or retaliate for Congress. Is actually going out to the booth and voting.
Right. Pallavi, any particular responses coming in initially from the BJP now that Rahul Gandhi has made this speech? And also, this is following a certain line because just a short while back, there was a tweet by Jairam Ramesh of the Congress, now the speech by Rahul Gandhi.
Was absolutely, and in fact, ever since videos of the dressing room came off, the Prime Minister, Priyanka Chaturvedi, Jairam Ramesh, all of them have been attacking the Prime Minister and the BJP for this. I think it's early days. We're going to wait and see because the Prime Minister himself is campaigning. He's going to be doing an extensive roadshow in Jaipur himself later today. And of course, we're going to watch the social media timeline. The BJP is going to start responding, and that too against Rahul Gandhi because he happens to be the star campaigner, and the Congress is pretty much Rahul Gandhi centric in that.
Right. What else is expected if this controversy we can see is only escalating? We had seen a series of sharp reactions coming in from the Congress President, Mr. Kharge. Now it has come down to this entire politics of cricket. Where do you see this going, Pallavi?
So there are going to be 2 points which are going to emerge here. One, of course, being uncharitable to the Indian cricket team at a time when they need our support. You're running them down and taking pot shots at their loss. One. Second is BJP as a political party will use this to make the point that how is the politics being done about it. And therefore, I think the BJP will try to change the narrative in their favor to make the point that, there's yet another attack coming in on the Prime Minister. So if indeed Rahul Gandhi is going to use these words as the BJP says he has during his campaign in Rajasthan, certainly the BJP is going to use it to their advantage.
All right, Pallavi, thank you so much for offering that perspective for our viewers. This time it is Rahul Gandhi leading that onslaught against the Prime Minister for him visiting the players, Team India, inside the dressing room. Remember, this is not the first comment that has come in from the opposition party. It was started by UBT leader Priyanka Chaturvedi, followed up by TMC's Kirti Azad, and later Congress jumping in onto the board. Let's see